President Obama is back in the city attending a Democratic fundraiser on the Upper East Side tonight. He is also taping an appearance on The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. The president expected to answer more questions about the Iran nuclear deal. And the deal's ratification could hinge on the vote of Senator Chuck Schumer. So what's he going to do? CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer is demanding answers.
Senator Chuck Schumer is hardly a shrinking violet when it comes to speaking his mind about issues large and small. And he loves the spotlight. Sunday just isn't Sunday without New York senior senator holding forth on some government or consumer issue.
And they don't tell you the cheapest price in one of the dumbest moves Washington has made. Trendy, cool, stylish.
But on the issue of the nuclear pact with Iran, which some say may be the most important foreign policy achievement of the Obama presidency, Schumer has been uncharacteristically mum. Aides say he's taking his time on what may be the biggest and toughest decision of his career. When I asked what Schumer is going to do, I was told he's carefully reviewing constituent calls, meeting with experts on both sides of the issue, personally reviewing the pact, and seeking answers from the White House. Schumer is being pulled in two directions. On one hand, he's staunchly pro-Israel and has a large Jewish constituency. On the other, he's likely to become the leader of the Democratic caucus in 2016, and the White House wants him to muster the votes to prevent a veto override. Late today, he issued a statement saying, quote, "Supporting or opposing this agreement is not a decision to be made lightly, and I plan to carefully study the agreement before making an informed decision." Schumer will also have to contend with the staunch opposition of the majority Republicans in the upper house, like South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, who today compared President Obama to England's Neville Chamberlain. Chamberlain signed the Munich Agreement with Hitler in 1938, which conceded Czechoslovakia's Sudetenland region to Germany.
He's the Neville Chamberlain of our time. At the end of 15 years, they can get a nuclear weapon with no strings attached. He thinks they're going to change over the next 15 years for the better. Look at the last 1,000 years, and you'll get a good idea of what they're going to do in the next 15 years.
Well, Schumer's support is so critical that organizers of a Stop Iran rally tomorrow night say they're aiming their comments and their arguments at him. Speakers will include former Manhattan District Attorney Robert Morgenthau and former Governor George Pataki. Maurice, Christine.
Okay, Marcia, stay tuned. Thank you.